Now let's take a look at what are divisions in HTML. So let's delete these two lines of code. A division is basically a container for something. It is a commonly used tag in HTML. For example, if you have two testimonials which contain a heading and a paragraph each, then you can type the following code. We can wrap both those things inside a division. So here, if we have a heading, and we'll just type a name over here, and then we will have a paragraph. Now this whole thing here is a testimonial, so we can wrap that inside a division. So we'll just type div, and we'll end it right here, and then we can create another testimonial by just having the same division and just changing the value right here. Divisions are block level tags, which means that it stretches to the width of the window. So if we have this division over here, then we cannot have another division on the right of it. It will stretch to the whole width of the browser window. That's the case with heading and paragraph elements as well. So if you have one more heading right here, and if you type hello over here, then we can see that it's displayed on a new line. But there are also inline elements. Image is an example of inline element. So if you have an image, source of image 1, we'll just set the width to 100 pixels. Now if we just copy this line of code, and we will select the second image, we can see that the second image is right next to the first image, so it doesn't take up the whole width of the browser window. Divisions are mostly used by giving it a class name or an ID. So here we can type class testimonial, and we'll just copy this from here, and we'll also paste it in the second division. Now what we can do is use CSS and give some specific styling to these divisions. So I'll just add some CSS right here. You don't have to do this. I'll just show you a demo of what divisions can do. So here we will type style, and in here we can type CSS. So to access this testimonial, you have to type dot testimonial, and here you can add your styles. So we'll just set a background color of light blue, and here we can see we have this background color for both these divisions because we have set the class name for both these divisions. So now whenever we want to create a testimonial, we just have to set the division class name to testimonial. So here you can see the third testimonial. We'll just change the name, and now if we remove this class from here, we can see that our background color disappears. So divisions are mostly used with class names or IDs, which can give it a specific styling. So that's basically it about divisions. Let's just delete these lines of code over here. Now let's talk about span. Span is also used as a container, but the difference is that it is used for small areas of the content. Like if you want to separate a specific word from a sentence. So let's see an example of where you can use span. Here instead of home, we will type GT coding. Now I just want to have G and T with red color, and coding will be in black color. So for that we can use span. So we'll just create a span over here, and we will close the span after GT. Now here we can add an inline style. So if you type style equals color red, and if I save this, we can see that G and T are red and coding is black. So span is basically used for inline content, and div is used for block level content.